All right, hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. All right, let me change settings here real quick. So I don't know where my other 3DS battery went, so I'm gonna have to buy another one, which thankfully I know a store that's near me that sells 3DS batteries. I don't know what happened to it, so. It's just like not anywhere where I can find it. Normally, normally I keep it in my bag so I can have two batteries. One for whichever DS I'm using, and then the other one I use the USB-C to charge. Because I actually don't have a 3DS charger anymore. Because for some reason, my cat Noodle loves to chew them to the point that I now no longer just have any of them, even though I had extra for that reason. So in case if he was to chew one, I would still have it. Now I don't. So. So now, I don't actually have a way to charge the second 3DS until I get another battery. Which thankfully, like I said, I can literally just go to the store that's like right next to me and get one. I just didn't know this until today. But, I don't know what the fuck that means. Is that a slur? You're banned. But all right, give me one more second and let me get let me get my drinks, and then we'll pretty much we're gonna be playing this for a good fucking bit. Hopefully. So, here's the plan that I kind of have an idea that we're going to be doing. So, originally, I had a plan to have Smeargle on the team, but it took me literally forever to get everyone leveled up to where they're at right now, to the point that Smeargle is still like 20-something levels under what he should be. And it is just not worth it for me to go out of my way to level up Smeargle to being level 40. Because then I would have to teach him the moves that I want him to know. I then have to grind him in not good areas to grind. So really, there's not a lot of options that I have to grind Smeargle to where it's not gonna take 4 to 5 hours. To put in perspective, it was taking me around 3 to 4 hours to get everyone to level 40. And that was with about animations off, and that was in the best areas I could grind in. Skill issue, you're banned. You're done. It's not a fucking skill issue. I'm literally not gonna do that joke again. It's literally, there is just not really any good areas to grind at Smeargle's level. So the idea is this. We are gonna still use Smeargle. Did I consider cheating? Wait, huh? Hold on. Wait. Why is my 3DS going to PK Hex? Oh my god, I'm not even doing this. Oh. Oh no. Oh, 3DS, why are you going to PK Hex right now? Oh no. No, dude. It's gonna be ruining pattern. So we are gonna grind Smeargle. It's just the way we're gonna do it is just we're gonna have to keep refining Elite Four until he's level 40, and then I go get the moves I want him to know. Like, that's pretty much what we're gonna have to do. Also, I wanted to use my other 3DS because I wanted to do the Ditto glitch, but I cannot find my other battery. I mean, I could run and go get it. Like, I could go run to the store and get another battery. The store's not even that far away from me. It would take 20 minutes at most, but I don't know. I think what I'll do is I'll just do whatever I can for today. And then we'll go ahead and do the Ditto glitch tomorrow if I do stream after I'm done with the river and everything. And then I'll show that off. Because, so also I'm starting a thing. This is a new rule that I decided to do because I hate myself. Because Gen 2 now starts with shinies, going forth, we have to at least get one shiny, and also the red Gyarados doesn't count. We have to get at least one shiny before we can move on to the next game. Also, I caught him first try, so there's Entei. So that's what we'll be doing. Also, I need to add these guys: Teddiursa, Phanpy, and then. So yeah, I did get some of the silver Pokemon, so I need to add them to the list here. I now have to look at these sprites that are super fucking tiny. But yeah, so we're gonna have to be getting at least one shiny. I have been shiny hunting Lugia on silver, by the way. I've done it for about a week. No luck. No luck. But that is the new rule we'll be doing. Thankfully, in Gen 2, because I can do the shiny Ditto glitch, or I could go out of my way to try to get a actual shiny Ditto, which is impossible. Takes fucking forever. The chance to get a shiny is actually 1 out of 64. So we actually would have a better chance getting a shiny through this method than we would otherwise. Donphan is right here. Okay, Phanpy, and then where's Teddy? Okay, Teddy, I already have marked. Oh yeah, Snubbull. We need to mark Snubbull. He's so hard to find. Okay, there he is. Remind me for Gen 3 that we make these sprites so I can actually see them. I know shiny hunting is common, but I'm extremely unlucky in all my years of Pokemon and fish game. I've gotten 3 shinies off the top of my head that I know of. I've gotten a shiny Zigzagoon actually in Ruby and Sapphire right after I got Pokeballs. It was actually my first encounter I got after I got Pokeballs. I got a shiny Staravia in Platinum, and that was actually my first wild shiny I ever got. And then I, not counting Let's Go games and all those, because those are super easy to get shinies in. The 3rd shiny I got was a shiny Zubat in Heart Gold. I don't even like NASCAR. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of grinding and pretty much for certain stuff. Also, we do have to go get all the unknown forms. That's going to be a great time. I'm already so looking forward to that. Which box is he in? Which box do I have my flying in? We're gonna be going gambling though for now. I need to. We're gonna try to get Blizzard on on fucking Swiffer or whatever his name is. I can't remember what I named him. Do I not have a flying type anymore? Did I actually trade him over and just forget that I did that? My other option, by the way, was to start using a Ho-Ho. My other option was to say fuck Smeargle and we just use Ho-Ho so I can actually have a competent team. But then I was like, where's the fun in that? We'll get Smeargle up to speed. It's just gonna take forever. We're all gonna love it. Can you learn? Yeah, you should probably be able to learn it, right? I just need to get out of the area we're in. But yeah, we will be getting a shiny every generation. I think that would be a fun thing to try. He cannot learn it, dude. How the fuck do I get out of this area? Yeah, no, it's not. But the thing is, though, because I'm going to be reviewing these, I don't feel comfortable with literally giving my Pokemon 20 experience points and then going, this was bad because then at that point it's like, no, dude, you pretty much skipped why it would have been bad. Like, I don't trust your opinion on it because you literally skipped why it would have been bad. I don't have a way to get out off the... I guess I traded over my Hoo-Hoo that actually could learn fly. I mean, worst comes to worst, we just walk down the path and then go get another one. Because Natu shouldn't be able to learn it. I don't think he should be able to. Let me try. He shouldn't be able to. But I mean, Hoo-Hoo also I didn't think could learn it either, and he did, so... Yeah, okay. Alright, it means that we're gonna literally just have to walk down the whole path and then, go get another Hoo-Hoot. I was trying to avoid that, but it is what it is. Also, how many Pokemon do we have right now? We have, we own 185, so... We don't have knocked out. Yeah, so a lot of these Pokemon we're gonna have to end up getting when we do Elite Four matches, pretty much. I'm gonna literally just disable chat for this stream, and we're just gonna sit here in silence, because I'm not gonna acknowledge what I just read in chat. I'm gonna let him know, though, that he's on thin fucking ice. Very much so, thin ice. If it happens again, it's done. You don't need to know. Just know that he's on thin ice. Just know. He knows. He knows. And that's all that matters. That he knows. I get you, though. It's why when people say I don't like New Vegas because I play a modded now, it's like, motherfucker, I played over 1,000 hours in PlayStation 3. So a while back, I told you guys I wouldn't be using my camera for a while. So that's why the camera's off. I guess I could fill the space with something, though, if you want. That, too. Also, let's evolve Swiffer already. Never mind. I forgot Gen 2 just has that mechanic because it's stupid. So we're gonna go get Blizzard. We're gonna gamble. That's what we're gonna be doing. Also, I looked into it because I actually kind of thought about trying it. I looked into seeing what it would take to get all the like dolls for your room. Some of those you can't even get because you need an actual Game Boy. And then the other half that you can get, you need to pretty much have multiple save files that all have played up to Goldenrod, and then it is random what dolls you even can get from it. It is impossible to do that in a timely manner. To the point to get every doll in the game that you can get through that method, you're more likely to get multiple shinies than you are to get the fucking dolls. If you make it for me, I can do that. Here, we'll do this. You know what? Wait, I can just do this. It's not as funny, I guess, but we can just do this. God fucking damn, bro. This guy drew... I need to contact this guy to actually draw more for me. Because I realized I never asked for a face where I'm just not talking or doing anything. So I actually need more faces to be made. But he's very hard to actually, like, get to reach out to. There. I tried setting up the VTuber thing. I couldn't fucking do it. I couldn't figure it out. Just train AI with it and make a new one. Oh yeah, let me definitely use this person's artwork and put it through AI. They're gonna definitely love that, and it's not gonna bite me in the ass. Everyone would see that I did that and go, "Wow, why didn't I think of that?" They're gonna definitely love that shit. Where am I going? This is the wrong way. No. Also, I don't know if you heard, I don't know where my other battery for my 3DS is, so tomorrow I'm gonna have to go buy one. Because I was gonna set up the Ditto glitch for this stream and everything, but we can't now. So. I don't know. I had it in my bag because I only had one 3DS on me, and I had the separate battery in my bag, and now I don't know where it is. So thankfully, there's a store that sells them for really cheap. So I'm just gonna go buy multiple over there and then pretty much be good. But yeah, I looked around my bag, I looked around my desk, I even looked around in my card. Maybe it was there. No, it's just not. Because, so I can't charge my second 3DS because I don't have an actual 3DS charger. Because Noodle decided to chew every 3DS charger I had in the house somehow. I even had it up in an area where I thought he couldn't get to, and he got to it and chewed the fuck out of it. So, because of that, I can only charge my 3DS with a USB-C cable, which is using the one that I record with. Meaning that I would have to swap batteries out to charge each battery. And so that's why I had two separate batteries, is so I could pretty much play one 3DS and then swap batteries when it died. And because of that, I don't know where my second battery went, so. Nah, it's animated. It's about as animated as every other PNG tuber model. At least the ones that, like, don't put effort into it. That's as anime as it gets, buddy. You should. I hope you do. No fucking way. Come on, dude. Get in the ball. No, no way. It's a level 3 Hoot Hoot with an Ultra Ball? That's not a simple catch? There you go. I don't know. The time for some reason doesn't update. I don't know why. It just doesn't update, dude. Like, it does not update. Oh, well, that's actually kind of close to what time it is right now. But it's not Monday, so. All right. I know what time it is, guys. I work on Tuesday, by the way. You know what's funny? I remember when Adventure Time aired. Weirdly enough, that was like one of the shows I was very excited for in like 5th grade or whatever. And I remember when it aired. I remember actually talking to my friend about how excited I was for it to air. Six. Yeah, you can hold on to it some more. Yeah, I knew about the sequel show. I hope he's grown a lot. Hopefully he stopped kidnapping. That would be a very nice growth development for him if he, you know, stopped that. Alright, hold on. How much is Blizzard? Dorito! Dorito, get off the desk! God damn it! He's like in a terrible spot. You can get right there. Also, I need to make sure that I don't burn my chicken. Alright, so about 550. Alright. How much money do I have? 26,000. Not a lot. AI viewers! Thank God. I don't know why I still stream to Twitch, dude. I genuinely gain nothing from streaming to Twitch. I never get any new followers. I never get any, like, actual reason to stream to Twitch. I'm pretty sure it's just full of fucking ads because I don't do anything to not have the ads where they don't display, like, every fucking 5 minutes. And then if I do get a chat, it's an AI viewer every time. I don't even know why we still stream to Twitch. Genuinely, I don't even see... I gain nothing from doing it. I just do it, I guess, for the 2 people that want to watch on Twitch. I literally gain nothing from Twitch anymore. Wow, I gained, like, no money from that, huh? Yeah, like, I gain absolutely nothing from Twitch, dude. Alright, it's time to gamble, guys. The fuck is this? Huh? That's fucking lame. I'm not playing that one. Oh, thank you for the raid. Where's the slots? Where's the slot machine at? What is this crap? There we are. Yes. Ah. Yes. Ah. Huh? No! Come on, baby! Come on! No! Yes! No. 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 Nah. 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 We're in the red right now. We're not doing too well. We're in the red right now. Yes. Nah. Yeah, we're not doing too good right now. All right, let's reset so we can get my money back. In real life, the way to reset in the casino is going out back and shooting yourself, and hopefully you get lucky the next life around. I actually really love the Diamond and Pearl gambling that they had for some reason. I remember the Game Corner and Diamond and Pearl actually being really, really fun. All the other ones, though, suck ass. Oh my god, damn it, dude. I guess I'm supposed to tap when the 7 thing, whatever, comes up. I fucked that up again. Nope. I am not doing too hot here. We are down almost 100. We're about down 50 bucks. All right, I got it here. I got it here. Watch this shit. Come on, come on. Yeah! Go! We're back in it, baby! Woo! We still got a lot more to go. Yeah, I know when to quit gambling, guys. Now we're back in it. Oh. Yeah! Dorito's like actually looking at me all concerned right now. He's like staring me down. You can't catch Celebi in this one. We can only get Celebi in Crystal. So even then, we can't get Celebi in this. I'm gonna have to glitch for Celebi if I want to get Celebi in this one or not. Or just give the item to myself through PK Hex or PKSM. Celebi, for some reason, well, I don't understand this either, but for some reason, Celebi was only included in the Crystal Virtual Console version. He's not included in Gold or Silver. I don't know why. Like, he's in the game if you have the ball or whatever, but you can't get him in Gold or Silver in the 3DS version. It's only Crystal. Again, I couldn't tell you why. I mean, if I was playing on an actual cart, it would be the same issue. There's no way for me to get him in the game either. To get Celebi on an actual cart, you actually needed to be in Japan, and it was only for an event. And with that even being said too, let's say if you were in Japan and had a Japanese copy of Gold or Silver and got the Celebi, you can't even trade that Celebi over to an English copy either. They don't work like that. So literally there's like no way to get a Celebi in the American games besides Crystal now. Which will probably actually shiny hunt for Celebi. Oh, I fucked up. Come on. Yeah, we'll probably shiny hunt for Celebi and Crystal. I think that'd be fun. If we're doing that, though, we'll also probably start playing through, like, when it comes to, shiny hunting Celebi, we'll also probably start playing through Gen 3 at that point as well. Because I'm not going to just sit there and do nothing with shiny hunt Celebi and make no progress for, like, days. Like, we'll do both at the same time, since I could do that pretty easily. I need to remember at 6:30 to go take my chicken out. Darn! We're not doing too well here right now. It's teasing me right now, dude. It fucking wants me to hate myself. I will say, I feel like I'm winning more often than I did in Gen 1, though. And Gen 1, dude, like, even with the whole, like, this machine gives you better chance or whatever, I just felt like I never was winning. Is that still a thing in Gen 2, the machine that gives you, like, easier chance to win or whatever? It does not want me to have the 7, dude. Also, it pretty much seems like it's predetermined what you're gonna get no matter what you do. There has to be something with that one I'm missing to get the 7 or whatever, unless it's genuinely just trying to mess with me. We have gained no progress, by the way. Like, we're literally back to, I think, where we were when we first, like, save scummed. So I know I was around 1530. No, we're never not gonna get it. The other option I could do is go take money out that my mom saved up and just use that for gambling and see if I can get enough. Because I'm sure that I have at least a decent amount in there. Take your mom's grocery money and gamble it. Like, I'm sure I have a decent amount in there to, like, to get Blizzard. We're just not having any good luck right now. Like, we're back down below again. Man, it literally just keeps teasing me with that fucking 7. Maybe we'll get it. I doubt it. Nope. We're back down 1530 again. Japan, yeah, the Japan teen strat. Gamble your parents' money and then pretty much leave and go live in Tokyo as a homeless teen. You fucking bitch. Well, we're definitely below again, so let's reset. You know how annoying it is to get some of these Gen 2 Pokemon, by the way? I was thinking about how dumb it's going to be to get Dunsparce. Dunsparce has a 1% chance. I already got Snubbull, thankfully, because Snubbull also has like a 4% chance or whatever. Like a really, really low chance. And then Pinecoat's another one we'll have to like use a whole entire tracker to find. Like, I'm starting to realize how annoying it's going to be to get some of these Gen 2 Pokemon. All right, we're back in the green. Chansey, please. Yeah! God, give me the money! All right. let's save. All right, we're up in the green again, baby. We're up in the green. We still have a shit ton to go. All right, let me also real quick. Let me go take my chicken out. Give me a second. Okay. I got the chicken out of the oven. Why do you guys have to make everything that I do sexual for some reason? Every time, dude. Alright, give me the 7. Nope. Come on, dude. Come on, bro. Give me the 7. Alright, we're still in the green. Yeah! Yeah, we're the green! Woo! Yeah! We're in the green! Why did I read that like Sonic? I read it where he goes, oh, jeez! I read that exactly like how Sonic would say it. Where you going, you big drip? Oh, jeez. It's okay, game. I didn't want to win. I actually hate winning. I actually want to keep giving Japan Pachinkos my money. Also, I didn't mention it, but the guy said that I can go pick up that Jet Set Radio Pachinko machine on Wednesday. So I'm going to definitely pick it up, and I'm probably going to make a video on it and maybe talk about Pachinko machines, just like other video game Pachinko machines. And then I'm going to try to resell it. Because while I do like Jet Set Radio, I have no need for a Pachinko machine. And I'm not the biggest fan of slots, so I'm definitely going to just try to resell it. You're sorry to hear that? Same. But I easily, like, I know for a fact if I put it in certain groups that actually would want that. Because he just listed that shit on Facebook Marketplace. This is just some fucking old guy that listed it and has... Yeah! It's just some old guy that listed it on Facebook Marketplace. So, like, he literally was like, I'm just trying to get rid of this shit. That's why it's so cheap. And I was like, okay. So I'm gonna definitely list it on some groups that I do know that like want shit like that, and I'm at least gonna try to get. I'm gonna try to shoot a $2,500 offer, and just be and open it to the idea that I'm open to other offers, and I'm gonna try to at least get 2,000. That would be my minimum I want to try to get. But at the end of the day, I just want to make profit from it. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of slot machines, and while I do like Jet Set Radio, to me, it's just like, it's cool, but like, I would have no fucking use for it, and I would much rather get money from it and use that on like a game that I would actually want to pay for. So I am going to try to resell it. Worst comes to worst, so I guess it never sells, and then I keep it, and then I'm stuck with the bullshit. You know, I wonder why we don't get new viewers, and then I look at chat, and I literally read up 10 messages, and I go, wow, we are the most unwelcoming fucks I've ever seen in my life. No wonder nobody wants to talk here. First, seeking any profits from... It's not about the profits, it's about the love of the game. Also, that one video is actually doing really good now. YouTube actually is recommending it. However, I'm getting no subscribers because everybody fucking hates me, so... But it's doing pretty good view-wise now. It's at 723, which is really good. And it actually has a lot of likes. So maybe YouTube does love me. I have a very hate-love relationship with YouTube. Wow. What a great supportive fan you are. I gained 1 subscriber, so you already know that we made our money back from it. We're getting it, dude. We're gambling. Yeah! Give me the money! No. No. We're back down in the negatives again. Oh, we're back up again. Here, I'm gonna actually mute the game. And we're gonna play just like gold and silver music. Cause I like the Game Corner music. I'm not hating on it. But I don't really think I want to listen to this for the next fucking hour of me doing this, because there ain't no way there's going to be a very quick and easy time. So here, we're just going to play, we're going to just play Gen 2 music, relaxing music, why not? Alright, there. Play Gen 1 Game Corner? Okay, I can play that. Gen 1 Game Corner. Oh, here's a video of all Game Corner themes. I don't think that's what you wanted. Gen 1. Jesus Christ. Is it kids? This one? Do you want this one? The kids corner? The da na 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 na. This is a very, weirdly enough, Pokemon Stadium music is very nostalgic to me. Like, if there's games that, like, the music, like, hits me where I'm like, oh yeah, I remember being a child. It's Pokemon Stadium music and then, like, DK64. I'm gonna say it, the Pokemon Stadium 1 minigames are better than 2's. Pokemon Stadium 1 had some great fucking minigames. Well, I'm glad to hear that. No. We are still in the negatives here. We have gained nothing. I agree. I think my favorite minigame in Pokemon Stadium 1 was always the Lickitung one. I never understood the Drowsy one, though. Every time I played the Drowsy one, I would always lose, and I never understood it till later. I don't know why I just never read how to play it. I just assumed mashing was always the best strat, and then it turns out that was not. For me, it's for you to shut the fuck up. Okay, we're talking about Pokemon here, buddy, not Kirby Superstar Ultra. Read the fucking room. Also, yeah, Kirby Superstar Ultra has great music. I'm gonna be real. I don't know how anyone prefers the Super Nintendo version of Superstar over the DS one. Like, I grew up with both. Like, I remember playing a lot of Superstar and then Superstar Ultra. And, like, Ultra is such a better package. And I don't understand why people are like, oh, the Super Nintendo one's so much better. And it's like, how? The only thing I like about the Super Nintendo one is that Kirby's sprite looks very cute compared to the DS one. Like, a lot cuter to me. Other than that, the DS one is so much fucking better. That won't fit into the fandom that I built. When the animation ends, do you snap or set like a GIF? Yeah, Superstar Ultra does have really good music. I think Galactic Knight is probably one of my favorite tracks from Superstar Ultra. I've heard it all the time. I've heard people all the time try to justify that the Super Nintendo version is the better version over the DS version for some reason. I think it's mostly with just people that are like around my age that like grew up with the Super Nintendo version more than the DS version that say that. But I don't know. I think the Super Nintendo version is the better version. However, though, I also do think that Nightmare in Dreamland is the better version of the first game. I think if you're going to play the first game, Nightmare in Dreamland is the best way to experience it. And I know that is apparently not a very agreed upon opinion to have. I think the only thing that I don't like about Nightmare in Dreamland is that a lot of the aesthetic of what the first game tried to go for when it came to not the first Kirby game, but the first NES Kirby game. A lot of the aesthetic that it tried to set up, the Game Boy version does lose, but I don't mind it. But if you were to say that this the NES version has a better aesthetic, I could see where you're coming from with that. Besides that, I think everything else is better than in the GBA version. And apparently that's a very not agreed upon thing. You know what's funny? I have the NES version for Kirby's Adventure, and genuinely it corrupts while playing every time. And I think it's because the pins are dirty or whatever, but I've cleaned the pins multiple times. That shit cannot fucking play it at all pretty well. Like, I genuinely had it where my health bar would disappear while playing. And then, like, Kirby would glitch out a bit. So, yeah, no, it genuinely is so hard to run it. However, though, I think a really good way to experience the original NES game is actually playing the 3DS Classic Edition, which he just mentioned. Yeah. See, nobody agrees with me, but Nightmare in Dreamland is so fucking good. I think genuinely, it is so fun and so much better than the original. But nobody agrees with me because they're all stupid. They're all dumb, stinky, and stupid. Hold on. I just want the mini games. Can I listen to that? No, I don't think there's just a collection of the mini games. Oh, here we go. There we go. Dude, I don't know. I genuinely told you, I was like, you didn't like Yuminiki, you're not gonna like this. And then you go and buy it and you go, I didn't like it. No fucking shit, you didn't like it. I literally told you weren't going to because it's like Yuminiki. It's perfect for me, but I knew you wouldn't like it. I literally said it's a good game if you like Yuminiki. And you literally said you didn't like Yuminiki. Yeah, because it's a good game if you like Yuminiki, but you don't like Yuminiki, so of course you didn't like it. Here, I need something else. Like, bro's only gonna play a game that's like another game he didn't like and then go, wow, this game sucks. That's like me playing, like, Black Ops and going, wow, this game sucks. I don't like fucking shooters. Like, no shit, I'm not gonna like it. It's also intended to be more of an art project, so yeah, I guess you're right, it's not a good game, but is it a good art project? Yeah. I like it, though, and I really hope that they update it more. It's not my fault that you don't know how to play games and have skill issue problems and probably have an ED issue and can't get it up. Well, from what I've heard, people hate Superstar compared to the original, but that's also from coming from like 30-year-olds, so keep that in mind. But I think that whole idea has died down. This was more arguments that happened around the release of Superstar Ultra. Well, the thing is, I don't just like the Dreamcore aesthetic type stuff. Like there has to be something that pulls me into it. And I did even say that a lot of the worlds in that game that were just straight up references to Dreamcore worlds, I kind of didn't like. I kind of wish they would have kept more original stuff. So just having Dream World aesthetics isn't gonna be like, oh yeah, I love it. Like, there has to be like certain things to it that I'm like, okay, I really like this. But no, like games like LSD Dream Emulator and things like that I love because that's like my type of aesthetic, that I really like the weird, wacky dream type stuff. But there are times where I'm like, this is just not good. And like I said, as much as I'm like so below fucking credit now. Dorito! Hey! Hey! Stop that! As much as I like Yuminiki, like that, like a lot of the aesthetic inspires me, I don't like playing Yuminiki for too long because it does get fucking boring. There was a lot of original stuff about it. You just don't fucking want to admit to it because then that means I'm right. Dorito! Go over there already. Damn. I moved the box for you so you can walk past it. Wait. Hold on. No, so Yuminiki can be fun, but the issue with it is, unless you really use a guide, you're not gonna find a lot of the really cool worlds, and a lot of the easier access to access worlds that like take no time at all, they can be kind of fucking boring. like, I enjoyed when we played it together, but I will admit, like, there was a certain point where I was like, bro, I don't want to be in the bowling alley world for like fucking 20 years. Let me find something else. Which I also did say that Nofinia had the same issue too, where it was like some of these worlds I'm like, I don't want to be in this world. Like, let me find the exit already. But that's one of those things where, like, with those types of games, you just have to be prepared that's going to be an issue and be okay with it. It's like playing like mystery dungeon type stuff. Like, you just have to be prepared. You just have to be prepared. The gameplay is going to be fucking chess. Like, you pretty much got to be prepared for that you're playing chess and you're watching two sprites slap each other. And if that's okay with you, then you'll like the games. If not, you're not going to like the games. Like, a lot of your issues are just like, this is pretty much tropes of that genre and you don't like said tropes, and that's okay. There's, like, you don't have to like every trope of a genre. Like, I don't like top-downs that are like civilization type games. I hate those fucking games. And a lot of the reason, too, comes down to a lot of what those games do I just don't like. And that's perfectly fine. I'm talking about when I played by myself, too. I've played Yumatuki and stuff by myself, by the way. You can, like, that's not... That multiplayer is just a mod. The original game is by itself. It's not a matter of liking the genre, it's a matter of but the thing is, the reasons why you say it's awful are literally, those are tropes of that type of genre of game. Literally everything that you told me why you did not like it was literally, these are tropes of this type of genre of game. So yes, it is literally about you not liking that genre because you don't like what the genre does, which is perfectly fine. Like I said, I don't like civilization type games. I think those are fucking boring. I think RTS like stuff like StarCraft or whatever, I think is fucking boring. But it comes down to, do I hate these games because they're bad, or do I hate these games because I don't like what the genre does? And more often than not, it is I just don't like what the genre does. Because, like, again, every issue that you told me was literally me going, this is just what the genre's like. And it's why I said it's a very niche, like, these types of games are very niche. Like, you have to really want to play that specific type of game to be like, okay, this is good. Because I would say, too, like, even though technically it's a walking simulator, they're a lot different than most normal walking simulators that people want to make. Because a lot of times they want to make puzzle walking simulators. Rarely is it ever just you walk in barren fucking worlds and pretty much experience it that way. Then you just don't like the aesthetic. Then your issue then at that point is you didn't like the aesthetic that it was going for. Which is fine, but the reason why it was Russian buildings or whatever, because I think the fucking dev is from Russia or whatever. That's why a lot of the community that they had before it kind of started getting like noticed, I guess. Well, a lot of it was like Russians. Like, I'll say too, I don't think the USSR fucking buildings did much for me either, but that's because I don't have a lot of connection with that type of like aesthetic. And it's also why you said the one stage that you really liked, I didn't fucking care for, which was that open, barren road of nothing. But to you, that hit for you because that's something that you could relate to. And that's another thing that the games try to, like, also do, is get you that, having that nostalgia feeling. But the thing is, if you're not familiar with what the game's showing you, you're not gonna get that nostalgic feeling. Because I've never lived in fucking Russia. Like, a lot of those buildings, I'm like, yeah, whatever. They're cool. I thought that, like, it was cool to see. But, like, put me in a fucking desert one, which is the one, there was a desert one. That stage I can relate to because I live in fucking Texas. That one I was like, okay, buddy, this is what I'm used to. I fucking hate the third birthday, dude. And I genuinely, I always rant about this, but I think it was so funny that while researching for that video, I could not find anybody going, this game's good. I could find nobody. No one. Everyone was like, the game sucks, the game's mediocre, whatever. As soon as I make the fucking video, every third birthday fan in existence showed up to be like, you just don't know how to play the game. You need to play the game 5 fucking times. Like, I'm like, holy shit, I gotta play it 5 times to get the combat? Like, hell no. And that part was 10 seconds versus 40 minutes Sunflower Farm. Dude, the Sunflower Farm one that you're talking about, you just had to find the random ass rock thing that was in the sunflowers. That was it. That one was actually a very easy one to get out of. Strangely enough, I don't know how the fuck you found the pipe road exit so easily. That one actually took me forever. And then your ass found it like nothing, so... Again, Yume Nikki also has those same issues where you can be in certain worlds and just never find the exit, and then it gets boring. So I'm not saying that that is good design, but I am saying that is genuinely just what the games do a lot, and that is one of their fucking tropes, that you pretty much just get lost constantly. And that's why I'm saying, like, if you really want to see everything that Yume Nikki or Yume Tuki has to offer, most of the time you're gonna need a guide, because it is that genuinely obscure to find shit, and that is not good design, yes, but it is the type of trope that those games like to do. Well, funny enough, when they would tell me that, when they're like, you need to beat the game 5 times, I would just tell them, like, if you need to beat a game 5 times to understand how to actually play the combat, that is not even that in depth, the game's not good. But their issue so apparently most people's issues came from the fact that they thought I was saying the game was too hard. And because in the video I talk about how you should turn the game difficulty down. And it wasn't that the game is hard. Like, I wasn't telling you to turn the game to easy mode because the game is too difficult. I was telling you to turn it to easy mode because it makes fights not last 10 fucking minutes. Like, the combat was never hard, except for like a few encounters that were just really cheap. But it was just long. So my argument was that turn this shit down to easy, because then the enemies don't have gargantuan health bars, and you can actually feel like you're doing something. And then their comments were, you didn't play this 5 times like I did. And it's like, okay. It was right 10 for me, that garbage was, you know. That's what I'm saying. If you're seeing Tuki as a 4 out of 10, you're gonna pretty much see a lot of other games that are like that as worse, because a lot of games are not gonna be as good as Tuki. Tuki has thousands and thousands of worlds with multiple people making shit for it. Like, we're talking one dev making a single game to a whole entire community making a game. It's just not gonna be something that's gonna live with the Tuki. So if you thought Tuki was a 4 out of 10, which is actually seen as one of the best types of games for that genre, you're not gonna like any other fucking game in the genre. Like, that's just, it is what it is. You're not gonna like any other fucking game. Because Tuki is pretty much the peak of that type of genre for games. That is seen as the peak of all, like, you could do for that type. And if that's a 4, yeah! If that's a 4 out of 10 for you, you are not gonna like any other game in the fucking genre. I found it better for exploring worlds because I thought the worlds were more interesting. But Tuki technically is, from most people's perspective, that is the best the genre ever gets. Then again, it comes down to you're just not gonna like those types of games. That's why you didn't like it. It's literally the same argument I'm presenting of me not liking StarCraft or shit like that, like those types of games. That is literally your issue here, is that you're just not gonna like those games because they're doing stuff that you're not gonna like, and that is perfectly fine. Honestly, though, Nofinia really reminded me of Mario Odyssey and how, like, cool it was to explore worlds and use a lot of your platforming. Like, honestly, if I could compare it to something, I would probably compare it to Mario Odyssey. And honestly, I think the stage designs were a lot better than Odyssey, to be real with you. Yeah, it's like if Emiko told you to play music rhythm games and you went, I don't like pressing buttons to a beat. Like, you're just not gonna fucking like those games then, dude. Because you don't like that type of genre. Like, look, I'm not saying that those games in that genre are fucking the best that you could ever experience in gaming. They just hit a niche that I really like. At the end of the day, most of those games are usually just single dev games, and they're pretty much like the bare minimum to make. But they hit a certain aesthetic that I like, and that's why I like those types of games. It's why, even for LSD Dream Emulator, I love that game. Would I ever say to someone that LSD Dream Emulator is a game that you should really go out of your way to play, and that's like the peak experience for the PS1 era? Fuck no. But do I like it because it hits a certain niche that I really love? Yes. That's why I'm saying it's a very, very niche thing. You don't like the genre. You just said Tuki was a 4 out of 10. You don't like the genre then, buddy. You don't fucking like the genre if it's a 4 out of 10. If Tuki is a 4 out of 10 for you, and that is the best for the most part that most people can agree on for that type of genre, you probably don't like the fucking genre. Yeah! We're getting lucky again, baby. To be fair, they do like those games. I just like sending people the really hard complex stuff like that. I'm so glad that you're making music, music charts and stuff, though. Yeah, I think Piggy is just genuinely wrong, and I think we should all agree that I'm correct, and that whatever opinions he thinks he has, he should just drop it. Because, obviously, I'm the smart one here. I went to art college and dropped out, so you already know how smart I am. I'm not arguing with them, I'm just disproving his stupid fucking points that he has because they're all wrong. That's not an argument, it's just educating the special needs kid in my chat. It's not an argument if you're educating. CK has the YouTube channel. If someone tells you something... Yeah, exactly. Bro, we're still not even close to getting Blizzard. Seeku is hopped up on Discord Copium. The fact that he thinks it's amazing also proves my point on its own. Hello? Who's the fuck that plays GTA at 480i? And you wanna tell me? You wanna tell me something? Buy an HDMI, you broke bitch. Fuck it, I'll buy you an HDMI. I'll even get you one with a gold tip so you can actually play the fucking game right. I'll get you one with a gold tip that's like 20 extra fucking dollars and does absolutely fuck all of nothing. But they'll put on the box super HDMI quality. But it does fuck all of nothing. That's my walking slop. Look, I like the game. I'm not saying it's the best shit ever, but I just don't think he liked the genre. That's all I'm saying. I just don't think he liked the fucking genre, which is fine. It's just really good for me because it hits my niche aesthetic that I like. We're gonna be here for fucking ever. First game we refunded in 3 years? Yeah, because you're stupid. You don't want to support small indie devs because you just want to keep giving GTA your money. Also, I'm not buying a PS6, dude. I genuinely am not ever gonna buy a PS6. I really hope Sony crashes and burns at this point. Like, I really hope so. I pretty much, if Xbox comes out and goes, hey, we're actually finally making another console, which I don't think they will because they're going to stick with PC. But if they somehow came out and said, hey, our console has a disc drive, I would buy an Xbox instantly. But I think they're going to stick with PC now, so... Pretty much it's just going to be Nintendo and Sony until Sony fucking crashes and burns or somehow they make it. But considering the Sony CEO just sold half of his stocks, I don't know. I don't know how that's going to go. You know it's bad when your fucking CEO decides to sell half of his stocks. You know it's real bad. Yeah, baby! Ooh, give me the beat, boy, free my soul. Wanna get locked in a rock and roll and drift away. GTA wants $100 for the base version, or you can reduce it to 80 for the light version with missing mechanics. Yeah. I'm gonna be real though, if I was in Rockstar's shoes, I would have charged double. I'm gonna be fucking real. If I was in Rockstar's shoes, I would have charged 80 for the base game, that's perfect price. And then I would have charged $220 for the Ultimate Edition, and I know that people still would have bought that shit. The fact that Rockstar genuinely didn't do that, and just did a little less shitty, they're missing out. Go fucking all in, dude. Someone would spend $500 for the fucking game. Yeah, it is really stupid that like half of the shit is missing from the actual base game. Yeah, it sadly is an issue. I agree. It's not. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty much killed me wanting to get GTA 6 in any way. Like it's gonna be one of those games where I'll watch someone play it, which will probably be Piggy because I know he's gonna get it day one, and then I'm just gonna wait until somehow the Ultimate Edition drops to a sale, which will probably happen in like a year or whatever. Because that's the thing with GTA games, they really get hyped up, and then like after a year, those bitches are usually on sale until they release an Ultimate Edition or whatever. Which more than likely what will happen is they'll release the base version, then the Ultimate Edition, and then they'll wait a year, and then they'll release, if they decide to make a physical of it at some point, they'll release the Ultimate Physical Edition. And it'll be another $80, and that'll be after all the other versions are like cheaper now, and then they'll delist the Ultimate Edition, so then you have to get the physical version of it now. Or they'll delist the base edition. I don't know, do something like that. I already didn't want it because every R game is super casual and doesn't have much replayability. Yeah. Between where we are same, just for different trash. Yeah, I know you are. I know you and Manny are gonna be fucking slopping it up over there. I'm gonna hear all the slop falling out of the fucking bowls that you're eating. And then Rockstar's gonna have like guns. You're gonna be like, oh, this is the gun for the GTA Vice City story. Yeah, I remember when Rockstar was like bragging about Red Dead Redemption 2 having horse testicles like shrink and shit, and I was just like, why? I was like, why? I was like, this is why the game had to suck ass? Because of that? Well, at least the story apparently was really bad. I still need to play Red Dead Redemption 2. You know, I think eventually I want to play Cyberpunk. I do have it. And I did look into it. So the Cyberpunk PS4 edition, if you put it into the PS5, you do get the PS5 version. I just wouldn't have the DLC. But I do want to play Cyberpunk at some point. Like, I've actually been really, really wanting to try it. Like, I look at it this way. It's a cool little, like, proof that you can do it. But it's like, does it really add anything? Because I, as a gamer, I'm thinking in my head, if I'm staring at horse testicles, watching them shrink and shit, what the fuck did I buy the game for? Like, if that is what I'm so focused on trying to see, maybe I didn't buy it to fucking experience cowboy life. I think I bought it because I'm a closeted furry at that point. And it's like, no, it's like, yeah, I agree. It's not good because of that level of detail, because that's not something that you're gonna really be giving a shit about. Like, genuinely, unless you're actively looking for that constantly, it adds nothing. The time that took, they could have made a better story. like imagine if they didn't make shrinkable horse testicles and wrote the story to not be shit. Imagine that. Handles this world so badly in the story. Yeah, I agree. It doesn't make any sense. That's why I'm like, maybe don't make horse testicles and make your story make fucking sense. Oh, but CQ, you wouldn't get it. You see, I couldn't just experience Red Dead Redemption 2 unless, like, the horse balls start fucking acting up. How am I supposed to be shooting bad guys if my horse testicles aren't shrinking? It makes my hitbox smaller, so I don't get shot as easily. When the horse testicles are shorter, my hitbox is smaller, meaning I can shoot more and dodge easier. That's why the game's good. Dorito! Hey! Hold on. Dorito! You know you can't be doing that. Get out of here. No. Don't come over to me. He knows damn well what he did, and he's trying to come over here and look at me like he didn't just do that. It'd be like if I put a really cool car long feature movie in my indie game. Yeah, maybe it's cool and it's there. Okay, well actually Mr. Sleepy Man kind of did that. He made a bunch of like fucking commercials, and it was over like I think 30 minutes long of commercials he made for the game. And pretty much the only way you see him is by going to a TV and watching it. So he kind of did do that, and I did like it, but I get what you're saying. You see the KKK once, and it's for a limo. They're so silly, dumb people high, not the horrible shadow of terror over the... Yeah. People don't remember that the KKK actually used to be very, very fucking threatening. Now they're just like a joke, but like at one point, they were not somebody you wanted to just be strolling around on. It wasn't like a simple, oh, you came across them and they just like let you go and they just maybe call you a slur. Like, no, you were gonna get killed and it was gonna get covered up. Like, it was bad. But in Red Dead Redemption, when you do see them, they're treated like they're just a bunch of like incompetent fucks. And it's like, no, during that time, they very much had a really huge reign on everything. Nowadays, though, they are just a bunch of incompetent fucks that try to pretend like they actually have any power. Sorry, madam, but the Pokemon Stadium 2 music for the picking the minigame song stays on while we have sex. I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. Understandable. I didn't even know they could call you that in Mafia 3, but cool, good to know. We are still so far away from fucking getting Blizzard, dude. I think this is just gonna be my whole day of doing this, all for fucking Piloswine to pretty much do no damage even with Blizzard. I guess I've never played Mafia 3. I thought it was just about Italian men, so that's pretty new to me. I guess I just never played Mafia 3. Okay, makes sense then. I did like the way you described it, because in my mind I'm like, oh, you play as an Italian guy. The way you described it was that just some random guys were just calling an Italian man the N-word, and I was just like, weird choice, weird choice to have. But that makes more sense now. I see why. You know what game I kind of want to try out, but I think I've heard it's not very good. I want to try out Sleeping Dogs. I actually own it, but I've never played it. But I've always heard it's Chinese GTA. All right, reset. Chinese is a terrible description, but it's a good game. Well, I don't know. Is it not set in China? I thought Sleeping Dogs is set in China. I know nothing about it besides I own it somehow. I don't even know when I got it. I just somehow own it. I think I own it on Steam and I've never touched it. We're in Grove Street, bitch. I remember one time when I was playing Pokemon Puzzle League, my dad told me to set the game to hard because I was doing so well, and then I got my ass beat and I started crying. Like, I remember I was doing really well and he's like, you should set the game to hard so you can have a better challenge. And I got my ass beat so bad I started crying, and he was like, never mind. Because I didn't realize that the hard mode in Pokemon Puzzle League, they fucking are difficult. Like, like, that game looks like it's for kids, and you put that shit on hard, they genuinely will fuck your shit up. So little old me was not ready for that. Oh, okay. I've heard that it was like GTA for like in China, but like I said, I don't know anything about it. I just own it. Is it worth getting Blizzard, dude? I'm genuinely thinking about it, and it's just like, the only thing that we need it for is Lance. And even then, we should be fine because Piloswine is ground and ice. He can't hit me with thunder if he has thunder, and he can't hit me with flying moves if he uses that. And the only move would be Hyper Beam, which is it, and that's it. Dairy Queen does have blizzards, and they are easier to get. I'm literally thinking about just not doing this and going and moving on and fighting the Elite Four. Because I'm like, we're not even halfway to what I need, and it's already gone on this long. Like, how long have we been streaming for? We've been streaming for 1 hour and 20 minutes, and I'm not even halfway. It's not about breaking even. I technically I've literally made profit. It's just like I'm not close to getting Blizzard. I am not halfway done, dude. Blizzard's like 5,500. So we're not even halfway done. Like, gambling's like, I don't know, man. Gambling sucks in these games. Gen 4 had really good gambling, weirdly enough. But like, gambling in Gen 1 and Gen 2 just sucks. It's not fun. It's really not. I could always do the card minigame, I guess, but that one also sucks. Well, I'm pretty positive we can beat the Elite Four. Like, I genuinely think the Elite Four is going to be actually not an issue to beat. Lance is the only one I'm worried about. Just Lance. And even then, It just comes down to, will Piloswine survive a Hyper Beam? And if he does, then we're good. If he doesn't, then we revive him. Well, that's what I wanted to do, but I don't have a lot of money, so... Because I wanted Blizzard. I want to have a good move on Piloswine, but I'm thinking about it now, and it's like, it's not really worth it. Alright, well... Alright. We're gonna do this. We're gonna get Smeargle out. We're just gonna wing it with Smeargle. Maybe Smeargle will be able to do some shit later on, you know. Do I have anything with you? I usually get the Reese's one, by the way. If you wanted to know what I get. Oh my god, I can't get my child out because I'm broke. No. Sir, I'm pretty positive that is straight up fucking kidnapping. Imagine you can't get your child out of daycare because you have a gambling problem. Imagine. Oh yeah, that's right. We need to use a sunstone. Hold on. Which, oh, also that means I need to mark these two guys down too. I think we still have a sun kern. I don't remember if we do or not though, but I think we still have a sun kern. If not, I can go catch one pretty easily. Because now we have Sunflora now. I'm looking at this right now, trying to find who I need. You. I'm gonna assume that we do have sun kern, like another extra sun kern, so. Oh, also, so Sunny Day and Solar Beam, by the way, does not work in Gen 2 like it does in other games. Sunny Day actually, and like, so Sunny Day and Solar Beam, it's still a 2-turn move. So I'm actually thinking about it. I don't think I care to have Sunny Day. Because the only benefit I would get from Sunny Day is that I can use it for Typhlosion if I switch out. Other than that, there's no benefit to have Sunny Day. Because the Solar Beam and Sunny Day doesn't do what it's supposed to. So we're gonna go to Sunny Day. It's not the worst mon, but it's not great either. No, they changed that, I think, in actually Gen 4 or Gen 3. Oh, okay, well, since we're not gambling now, I can do this. Because we're no longer gambling now. Turn that here. I got so into the gambling music that forgot to switch it back. All right, so my goal for today is to beat the Elite Four, maybe try to get through all of Kanto and just do it, because it probably take like 3 hours at most, 3 to 4 hours. And then the next time we stream, it's going to be literally just getting the rest of the Pokemon that we need. It's kind of insane how long this game has been when you can't just glitch every Pokemon into the game. Like, it's actually kind of insane how long we've been doing this for. Alright, so I need to get... So I'm gonna not have Lantern on us because we need to have a Pokemon with Waterfall. So we're gonna get the red Gyarados out, and that's gonna be who we use. Is he in this box or is he in the other one? Well, we can just do Glorf. Or Blorf. Yeah, no, but my whole strat of Sunny Day and Solar Beam literally just went out the window because it doesn't work like that in this game, so... That is not a Gen 2 thing. Also, here, I will be right back. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go make sure that my chicken is cooled down now and that I can put it up. So I'll be right back. Baba Booey. Okay. It's stupid that I have to do my Pokemon at this Pokemon Center. Because there's no way to change your Pokemon party in the original town. So it means I have to change it here and then walk all the way back to original town to then continue on. How's the cock? I had one piece of chicken, it was good actually. I'm saving the rest for later. It's called New Bark Town. I just call it Pallet Town too. It's gonna piss somebody off in the comments whenever I call it that in the video. Be like, yeah, but here's Pallet Town 2, and someone's gonna be like, oh, it's not called that! Yeah, same thing. Alright. Well, here we are. It is time. Let's do what we can. Oh, it's Sea King! I'm motherfucking Sea King. I like that he's based off a Ramchu goldfish, but too bad he sucks ass. That bitch must love Bulbasaur, dude. She literally raised all the way up to level 32 and said, I'm never evolving him. Oh, never mind. She did have another one. I wish one day when you turn the webcam back on, you're just possessing a cartoonishly large turkey leg and you're taking big bites out of it as the turkey juice flows down your hands and into the desk and floor. How do you know I'm not doing that right now? And what part of your mind do you not think that I'm not doing that right now? Crazy bitch, why does she have that shit? Pokemon League, are you Pokemon loyal? Are your Pokemon loyal enough for you to win? Let me see. Your Pokemon trust you very much. It's nice to see a good trainer. Here, it's a gift for your journey. What gift is this? I know you're not, because you would make a point of out of teasing and denying me by not letting me see it. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Get out of here! You get out of here right now! Leave! Why can Blorf learn Sandstorm? Why the fuck can he learn Sandstorm? Did I fuck up? I don't think I meant to go down here. Put that clip behind the Patreon screen and the YouTube video that's scared anyone chilling and watching. Schizophrenia be like yelling at the demons to leave, and then you go, why can Blorf learn Sandstorm? You look pretty strong. Let me battle you. Magnetone. Magnetone. Uh-oh. That's not good, guys. It's a magnetone. You know what's insane, though? If you grind here with wild Pokemon, they're still like level 20 or something. Like, they're still not good. They're still shit. Yeah, Sunflora can be an alright Pokemon. It's just, the thing is, if you're going to use a grass type, you probably don't want to use Sunflora out of anyone else. But Sunflora is not the worst thing you could use. It's just, like, there are so many better options for grass types. So it's like, why would you use Sunflora unless you really want to? Also, I didn't realize Viper's actually 10 levels below me, so he actually wouldn't be too hard to, like, level up. I just need to get him moves, though. At this point, I'm just gonna try to hope that I get good moves from Pokemon that I want to fight, and we can use them for that. Because at this point, he's not doing too well. How do you not have any other sketch? Do I have to use the first sketch to get another sketch? Is that how that works? Bro still has no options for other sketches. Is that how that works? Well, I got a good would you rather. Which would you have your family walking on seeing playing? My dad actually bought us a Beyblade game for the GameCube, so he actually would see us play Beyblade a lot. So I don't think he would care whichever one I'm playing. I genuinely don't think he would give a shit. Because Touhou's really not that much of a gooner game or anything. It's just a bullet hell. So literally, I don't think anyone would really care what game you're playing. Like, I'm genuinely trying to think of how it would be embarrassing. And Beyblade's actually kind of a thing now. Like, people actually do play Beyblade. There's even, like, tournaments. Even at San Japan, they had a tournament. And Touhou is, like, such a classic thing that everybody, like, either pretends they like it or they do like it. So I don't think either one would be bad. What you get me? Jesus, what an answer. I mean, I'm just being honest. I don't think either would be like a terrible thing to be caught playing. But I remember, like, in San Japan, I was talking to one of the guys hosting the Beyblade tournament, and he was literally telling me how intense it can get, and, like, how there's all this, like, lore, well, not lore, but, like, there's, like, parts that, like, actually are, like, really good and things like that, and, like, there's certain builds that are, like, banned and other stuff. And I was like, this is all in Beyblade? I was like, holy shit. Like, this is just a lot of random-ass, like, stuff that they're doing for, like, these old tops. Like, it was one of those things where I was, like, impressed that there was that much, like, love for like Beyblades when you think it would have been like a dead thing. Like imagine if that love was like for Bakugan, dude. Like nobody fucking cares about Bakugan. You have like the very small niche people that like genuinely try to bring back Bakugan like every once in a while, where they're like, look how cool these things are, and then like nobody cares. But Beyblade, for some reason, you'll get memes of it here and there, and it still does really well for like people that care about it. I shouldn't have yelled. Now my voice is all fucked. Also, I just realized I have battle animations off. I should probably turn those back on. I'll turn them back on when we get to Elite Four. The fact Giraffaric, by the way, is not a dark type does piss me off. I kind of wish it was. You think we'll beat... So for sure, we'll beat the Elite Four. There's no way we shouldn't beat the Elite Four. Because even if our team is just not the best, Typhlosion should carry pretty much for everything that we pretty much need. Kanto, maybe. I want to try to beat Kanto, because Kanto can be beaten pretty fast if we know what we're doing. But Elite Four, yes. Kanto, maybe. But even then, if we beat Kanto in Elite Four, we still have to pretty much get every Pokemon in the game still. And that's, like, I'm gonna be real, that's probably gonna take 2 to 3, maybe 2 at most. Well, no, 2 minimum to 3 streams at most, depending on how long I stream. Because a lot of the Gen 2 Pokemon that we need to get, they all have really hard and, like, rare encounter rates. Or they're roaming, or we have to get an item to go find them. Or we have to level them up. So, like, a lot of the Pokemon that we do need to get are going to be actually kind of tough to get. Also, I'm trying to use him because I have the amulet coin on him. Nidoqueen. Oh, that's ground and poison. I should not keep him for that. Who do I want to use? Maybe we can get a good move. Maybe we can get a good move from Nidoqueen. All right, come on, Nidoqueen, use Earthquake. No! I literally sent him out to the worst fucking move. Oh my god, that was genuinely the worst fucking move for Viper to go into. All right, never mind. Bruh, like, out of all moves that a queen could have used, he used the one move that's super effective on a normal type that would not have done shit to Sunflora. My man Viper dead again. Local Houston rapper found dead. I think that's the worst part, is that Nidoqueen probably had other moves that genuinely would not have hit for super effective damage. star me. Okay, switch back. However, though, I will be real, I don't remember how long Gen 2's Victory Road is. Because I know Victory Road in Gen 2 has a lot of TMs you have to use. And it's a lot of water stuff. I think actually you only have to use Waterfall one time, though. But the rest of the stuff, and I think it was for the one spot that we used it already at. But the rest of the places, I think it's a lot of, like, surf and all that. I have the amulet coin attached to this guy, yeah? Do I? Hold on, do I? Okay, yeah. So we are getting extra money from that. How much money do we have right now? Because I'm actually hoping we can get a good amount of money, and then I can actually probably buy Blizzard by the time we get to the Elite Four. So I'm hoping that's the case. So actually, let me do this. Instead of giving the amulet coin to Weak Sauce, I'm gonna give it to Viper. Not Viper, Grimbus. Viper, he don't need more money. That man's gonna use it on crack. He's gonna use it on the wrong things. I actually showed Stumbling Viper, and he was not a fan of it. Yeah, Stumbling, I actually finally showed him Viper, and bro was not a fan of Viper at all. He did not like him. And I was just like, how do you not like Viper, bro? Viper is genuinely the most peak thing to ever exist. People remember Viper. People live for Viper, dude. Oh. There's no PP left for strength, sorry. His third eye is so close. He said Viper sounds like Donkey Kong. Like, I showed him the Smoke Crack song, and he said it sounds like Donkey Kong. I don't know how we should take that though, but you know, it is what it is. Seeking. You know, Beyblade went from being really terrible to actually not being a bad option to have. I actually am glad that we have Beyblade on our team. I don't think he's gonna do well against Lance's Hyper Beam, because my hope was actually that I can get hit by Hyper Beam and then use a counter to hit him back, but I don't think he's gonna survive a Hyper Beam. I think that motherfucker will just die. So... Alright, what was I trying to do? Oh yeah, I need to give the experience share to Viper. Should we just hack moves done to Viper that I want him to have and just not say anything? I'm starting to think cheating is a good option for Viper. Because if not, I just don't have any good options for him. Might as well. I just don't have any good options for getting him moves right now. The way I could do it is by going and finding Ditto, and then having Ditto transform into a Pokemon that has moves that I want him to know, and then I hope that Ditto uses said move. But that also was like a shit show to do. Because I want Smeargle to have Sacred Fire, and I want him to have like a special attacking stat boost move. And pretty much just make him a Sacred Fire user. But at the same time, we have Typhlosion. And it's like, it's not, I don't know. Is it worth it? We could try to go for getting him Hyper Beam, but I think that's going to be hard. You know, they made Blastoise and all that seem like they were rare to find in Gen 1. With only like a few trainers having the starters that you did. But like, it's like, damn, we're here and it's like everyone has a fucking Gen 1 starter. Like, everyone does. They have like some type of Gen 1 starter on them. He's gonna have, I was like, he's probably gonna have like Charizard on him or some bullshit. Kingler? Whoa, guys, it's that guy from the Amazing Digital Circus. Piggy, can you watch Amazing Digital Circus, please? Can you watch it all the way through in one sitting and then tell me how you felt about it? I know you want to watch it. I know bro's dying to watch that whole show all the way through. He wakes up ready to watch that shit all the way through. Flareon. Alright, Viper, come on. Get something from here. Let's try to get something from Flareon. I'm just gonna take whatever moves I can get at this point with this fucking guy. Alright, quick attack, whoa, that does a lot of fucking damage. Wow, that does a lot of damage. How the fuck did he hit every quick attack? With iPads? I genuinely think your radar on like what's Gooner shit is just not there, dude. I genuinely do not think that you understand what Gooner content is. Even I don't think that shit was Gooner content, but people have made it into Gooner content though. But the original stuff is not Gooner content. It's not a kids show though. It's literally not a kids show. It's supposed to be for like 13 and up. There's literally a character that talks about wanting to have sex in it, so it's not a kids show. 13 inch kids. Well, the way I look at it is when you say kids show, I'm talking about like Coco Melon type shit. Like it would be Family Guy technically is 13 and up, so is Family Guy for kids? Like, would you say that you would let let a kid under the age of 13 watch Family Guy? I get what you're saying, though. Yes, teenagers technically are kids. I would count them on the same level. But I'm saying, like, for content-wise. Content-wise, I wouldn't say, like, a show that's for under 13 would be the same level as, like, a show that's for over 13. Like, they're going to have differences that would make it where this person would not be allowed to watch it versus this person. Just because you and I mean, I watched South Park when I was fucking 10. So just because you and I did that does not mean that's a good way to look at it. I do agree that 13-year-olds and all that shit would be considered a kid. Like, I would put them in the same boat. But when I think it comes to content revolving around shows and stuff, shows for under 13-year-olds is not going to be on the same exact level as shows that are for 13 and up. Like, there's going to be differences that make it a reason why this is for 13-year-old and up, and then why this is not. And Amazing Digital Circus is not obviously for people under 13. I don't think Family Guy's bad. I just think that it's not something that I care to watch anymore. I've always been a bigger fan of American Dad, though. That's just been my thing. American Dad has always been where it's at. I should have switched. I was looking at chat, and I did not look at what he was sending out. A good CQ opinion. I need to, like, call somebody. Oh, go ahead. Call whoever you need to. It's never gonna happen again, so... I think Sunflora genuinely has a very nice design. Like, Gen 2 Pokemon have great designs. They just suck, dude. They just are not good, but they have good designs, man. Weirdly enough, I think the one game that got really good mons that also had great designs was Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield as a game usually sucks ass, but like design-wise for Pokemon, that game had really good designs. But then, like, the game itself was not great. But the Pokemon they had were cool. We're gonna go back and... Actually, no, we should... I don't think we need to. Wait. Oh, I forgot I named the guy Fucker. I saw for a split second that she said she lost to Fucker. I forgot that I named him that. I was like taken aback that I thought I was seeing shit for a second. I mean, I could do that. Usually what I do for, like, if I want to play, like, a game or something in Japanese, I just turn all that shit into Japanese. I have been using Overwatch, though, to, like... to play in Japanese, and I guess it doesn't really help me learn anything, but it helps me get more familiar with how things sound. But there are some text and stuff in the game that I can read. But it does a good job at getting me familiar with how things sound, at least. I think one game though that I'm probably gonna end up wanting to play to like practice Japanese is gonna be the Natsu. What is it? What the fuck is it called? I want to say Natsuyami, but I know that's not correct. It's the My Summer Vacation series. Oh, Natsu Yatsumi. Yeah, that's it. I know those games actually do a really good job at giving really useful Japanese to learn and read. that's actually like used every day. Dude, I fucking suck at Overwatch. Either I have really great games or I'm like actually decent, or I just genuinely cannot play for shit. There's no in between. Also, tomorrow I don't know if we're gonna be streaming because I am gonna be going to the river tomorrow with 2 friends. I'm trying. So I bought a snorkel and everything, and I went to San Marcos last weekend. I looked like a fucking idiot, by the way, snorkeling in San Marcos River. So usually, the San Marcos River is actually really clear. Like, it's usually very clear to the point you can see. Like, you can see the bottom and everything. Well, apparently, the algae in the river has gone up by a lot. Like, a lot. And it didn't help that there was a bunch of people tubing. And so because of that, and because of people walking, they were just kicking up the mud that was below the water. And it actually made it where you couldn't see shit. So my ass was like, well, I'm gonna try to snorkel anyways. And I was snorkeling there and I just couldn't see anything, dude. I in some areas I could. Some areas I could see like plant life and I could see like fishes, like very small ones. But there were some parts where I just saw nothing, dude. It was so murky. So I was like, this kind of sucks. And then I would have like a random person usually ask me and go, do you see anything? And I'm like, no, dude. Like, no, I don't see anything. So pretty much it was just not great. So we're going to be going to New Braunfels today. Well, no, tomorrow. And apparently that river and stuff is actually a lot more clear and it isn't shit. Like, it's actually clear enough. So I'm hoping it is, because I would like to snorkel more often. But yeah, no, I was like this. I was like, I felt stupid, dude. I spent $30 on this snorkel mask and everything just for pretty much to not be able to do anything or see anything. Also, we need to get an Onyx, so I need it for Steelix, so we need another Onyx. I think so. I don't know. I've never been to the river in New Braunfels, but my friend did say that it is a lot clearer and it's a lot better, and that he prefers it over San Marcos, which I used to prefer the San Marcos River because it was so fucking clear, but now it's not. So it's great for tubing. I guess, like, if you want to go tubing, it's great. But if you actually want to, like, see shit for snorkeling, no. Okay, we gotta hope that I don't find a shiny, because I will not be able to catch it. We have to pray that we don't come across a shiny in here, or I will not be able to catch it. Bam, 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 bam. Dude, the Gulf is worse. The Gulf is so much worse. You want to talk about dirty fucking water? Go to Corpus. That is it. That water is so fucking murky and dirty. The only way I would see good clear water is going to Padre Island, which is 4 hours from me. Like, to see good water at the Gulf, you have to drive far away from pretty much where I'm at. You're looking at least driving 4 to 6 hours. Because God knows not Gonzales, what's the fucking place? Galveston. God knows Galveston's water is worse. Corpus is shit. Padre Island is decent. Get a lung infection. You know what's funny? I actually got sick though from San Marcos River because I accidentally I was snorkeling and I actually breathed in the water, so I got real sick for like 2 days. And I was like, "Yep, this is how I die. I got a brain-eating bacteria in my skull now. I'm gonna die now. But I did not die, thankfully. But I was like, yep, this is how I die. I swallowed the water in accident, and now I got a brain-eating bacteria, and it's gonna kill me. Like, there's no in-between anymore. It's just done. Also, I'll be real, I've seen like Frozen status effect in this so much more than I've ever seen in Gen 1. No, it happened after. I literally went last Sunday, so... Yeah, my friend bitched out last Sunday, the one that's gonna go tomorrow, hopefully he doesn't bitch out. He bitched out because he had to watch his, like, nephews or whatever, because he has kids, because fuck him. Fuck him. So, he didn't go, so I ended up going myself. And, like, my thing was, like I said, I'm a very awkward person in public. It's kind of why I don't like going to places by myself. And so, like, being the only motherfucker out there snorkeling, people stared at me, and it really made me not want to be there. Because in my mind, I think the worst. So in my mind, I'm like, I'm a random ass, like, almost 30-year-old man snorkeling in a river, the only one doing it, by the way, while there's, like, other people tubing. Like, there's families tubing. In my mind, I was like, they're gonna think I'm a fucking creep or something, and that's why I'm snorkeling. So it made me so awkward to want to snorkel, but then I eventually I was like, fuck it, bro. I spent $30 on this. I'm going to try to see something. And then I saw 2 fishes, so. Bring a jar of the San Antonio River for him to drink as payment. But yeah, in my mind, I was like, they're going to think that I'm like a fucking weirdo trying to look at people underwater. Because there was one, I remember there was one guy, he was staring at me, like he was bad fucking staring at me, and he did not look happy, so I was so worried that he was gonna start shit with me. But he didn't do anything, he just let me alone, but I don't know why he was like fucking staring at me so hard. But then I also thought about it too, I am just a very weird looking guy, and I have very weird mannerisms. So I was like, maybe he just thinks I'm weird. I was like, maybe he just thinks I'm fucking weird, and that's why he's staring at me. But I wasn't sure, you know. I just didn't know. Did I go backwards? Like I said, I don't know. I think I was overthinking it. But I was like, I don't want someone to think that I'm being like a weirdo spying on people underwater. Like, I'm literally just trying to snorkel. It was just hard to justify it because I'm the only motherfucker out here snorkeling. Like, nobody else was. So I was like, hopefully somebody doesn't think I'm like up to no good or something. It's like, because nobody else had a snorkel out there. Like, no one did. Because the river's for tubing, apparently. But like, every time I went before, I didn't even see a lot of people tubing. I was actually surprised to see more people tubing this time around. Because the last time I went, which was probably 3-4 years ago, nobody really was tubing. Like, there was 2 or 3 people here and there tubing, but like, nobody really was. This time I go, everybody's fucking tubing. Everyone. If you're not tubing, you're getting on a tube to tube. Like, it was everybody. I think I'm going the right way. I can't remember. Oh my god, the encounter rates are out the ass here. But I don't know. Also, I hope I go to Japan and I get hit on by some random guy and he gives me money. Apparently, there's like a group of old dudes in Japan. It's mostly Osaka, but they'll give foreigners money with the hope that you'll fuck them. Like, they'll buy you drinks to try to get you drunk as shit, and then they'll give you money to try to, like, get your trust, and then they're hoping that you'll go back with them so they can have sex with you. And I'm hoping I can run into that in Hokkaido so I can get free money and not have sex, and then use that money for games. Like, if I gotta be a whore for 20 minutes to get some money around here, you fucking bet your ass I'm gonna be the biggest American whore to get some money. I thought you were about to say, I hope to go to Japan and get hit by a car. I mean, that could happen too. You never know. Maybe I'll get isekai'd when I get hit by a car or something. Maybe I'll get isekai'd to, like, some land of, like, cool, like, MILFs or something. And, like, dragons. And then I'll be, like, not the main character, but, like, one of the townspeople who gets killed right away on the first episode. Just switch out to Grimace. Give me a land of old Japanese men who give me money for pachinko. But yeah, no, apparently that's like a huge thing. Mostly in Osaka, from I've been looking into. But there's a huge issue of, like, older Japanese men trying to have sex with foreigners when it comes to the men. And to the point that they'll go to, like, they'll take you to bars that they're, like, familiar with, and they'll try to get you drunk with the hope that you'll be so drunk that you'll pretty much just let them fuck you. It'll be the Insta girl who gets tortured to death, so the show can pretend it's really dark and deep. Yeah, we can't have our show be seen as like a not for kids unless we have a random torture scene for no reason. Like, we have to have a torture scene, dude. That's gonna do some damage. Thank God my abusive boyfriend didn't hit me again because he was so in love with me. Thank God. Yeah, I think we're gonna be fine for the Elite Four. We're actually doing really well. But yeah, I'm literally hoping that I can find a bunch of cool shit there and then, like, spend a lot of money. So apparently, by the way, my brother's getting married. And I found out that the wedding is next year. But my mom apparently is helping them with the wedding, and because of that, she's giving them $5,000 for the wedding, and so guess who's getting an extra $5,000 for Japan? So you already damn well know we're gonna be buying nothing but gachas. We're gonna get every gacha possible, and we're gonna use all $5,000 on it. More than likely, that 5K is just gonna go to my savings. No, he's not. So my brother's getting married in June, but my mom is helping them with the wedding, and because of that, she was like, well, I'm helping them, and I want to give you money for Christmas, even though 5,000 is a lot, so I told her you don't have to, and she was like, no, it's okay. So she's giving me 5K extra for Japan, so pretty much whatever I would want to buy, we're pretty much good, but I'm going to try to just keep that 5K in my savings and not use it, because I already have savings done for Japan. Like, my savings for Japan is already good. Like, I shouldn't need anything more than 3K. Like, 3K is all I should really need, but the option to have the extra money is nice, but I'm actually going to try to have 10K in total without that extra 5K, just as, like, here's 10K I have if I really wanted to use it. But I would rather save that 10K. Well, I'd rather save as much as I can because I want to try to, like, have a savings, you know. Also, converting yen back to USD, you get, like, nothing back, dude. So it's kind of one of those things where, like, you want to convert USD to yen that you actually want to use. I don't know what Pokemon he's going to be using. I wasn't looking. Yeah, and I told her I really do appreciate it. I told her that I would move a bunch of shit for her for free and everything if she wants. Because usually she tries to pay me when I move stuff for her, but I usually tell her no. But I told her for the rest of the year I'll move whatever she wants. I'll even drive down there, even if I have to, like at a moment's notice, to move whatever she wants. Because normally she buys a bunch of stuff that she can't move. So either my cousin helps her or I do it. So I usually try to go down every week, if not every 2 weeks, to help her move whatever she needs moved. So I told her I would do that. But yeah, no, we're going to be definitely really good for Japan. And I'm also hoping with this pachinko machine that I can get a profit for it, and that's also going to go towards Japan. Because my plan is to make a video on it, talk about pachinkos, and be like how cool they are, I guess, or whatever, or how lame they are. And then whatever I make from selling that would go towards the Japan money. She is in Goliad, yeah. She's still in the old town of Goliad, yes. She's not from where I used to live, which was Edna, but she's from Goliad. I'm hoping I can at least get 2K from that pachinko machine. Like, the fact that guy's selling for 800, I was like, this is a fucking steal. Like, this is such a goddamn steal. So I'm hoping I can get 2,000, because every listing on eBay I've seen for it, it's around 2,500 to 3,000, and that's also not counting the $500 of shipping that's gonna add. So I'm hoping I can find someone that will locally come and get it. If not, work with me to pay for shipping. Because shipping that shit's gonna be expensive. That's why I would rather avoid shipping it. It is working, yes. Like, it actually even comes with original coins and everything. Oh, we don't have Ursa Ring yet, but I can't catch them. Shit. We'll have to come back here and get Ursa Ring. Yeah, it works and comes with all the original coins, because apparently the Jet Set Radio pachinko machine actually had its own custom coins that were built for that machine alone. We need to get Ursa Ring, so I'm gonna go back in there and try to farm for him. So yeah, no, it works. That's the only reason why I was like 800 for that, because normally he wanted 1,000, but he marked it down to 800. So I was like, 800 for that? I was like, that is the biggest fucking steal ever if I've ever seen one. Like, I would genuinely hate myself if I just didn't try to go for it. Alright, you go here. Alright, how much money do we have? I think he's in, yeah, he's in this box. Yeah, no, so I'm pretty excited for Japan, but I did not expect her to give me that much money, and I kind of feel bad, but at the same time, she's like, it's pretty much your inheritance, so take it, and I was like, okay. So it's like, fine. But I am gonna help her move a bunch of shit, just so I can feel like that I paid her back for it. Because I really try to not take money from my parents. Especially after, like, finally getting my shit together. I always feel bad taking money from them. I actually remember, too, at my old job, I knew a guy that was confused why I didn't want to ever take money from my parents. Like, he was like, why don't you just, like let your mom and dad give you a bunch of money? He was like, why don't you just keep asking them for money? And I'm like, because it's their fucking money, dude. And this was a grown-ass guy with kids, and I was like, I don't know, get your own fucking money. And he was, like, so bewildered that I wouldn't just keep asking my mom to give me money and shit. He was like, well, did you get everything you wanted growing up? And I was like, no. I was like, not really. I was like, we weren't like well off. My mom was kind of better than my dad well off her money wise, but she was also never there because of her job. So I was like, I never really had what I wanted. I had food and shit. But I was like, even if I did, I was like, I want to make my own fucking money. Like, I want to be able to buy my own shit with my own crap. That's why, like, I'm glad that I have a decent job where I can go blow $800 on a fucking pachinko machine and then sell it. Like, without having to ask somebody for that, you know? Like, that's nice. Like, I don't have to ask my mom for $800 or whatever. Like, it's good. But yeah, it was really weird that he was just, like, so appalled that I wouldn't just ask for more money or just have her pay for shit. And I'm like, dude, you're a grown-ass man with kids. I was like, I don't know. Like, imagine you and your kids, and, like, they're just asking you for money all the time. Like, it's not a good feeling. Alright, get in the ball, buddy. Ah! I should have saved before I encountered him, because I don't want to run out of Ultra Balls. I have to buy more. Alright, I have to add him to the list now. Where is he at on here? Where's Teddy Ursa at? Okay, I see him. It's kind of so weird for us beating the game, and well, almost pretty much about to beat the game, like the Johto part of it. We really don't have shit for Pokemon, dude. Like, I'm looking at like the list of what we have, and it's like we really don't have anybody. Like, compare that to Gen 1, like, we already had everybody by the time Gen 1, like, we were about to get to Elite 4, but that's also because we were glitching. But I'm like, damn, dude, we don't have anybody, pretty much. We're missing so many Mons because of how either annoying they are to get or because I have to level them up. Alright, well, here's our team, so... Hopefully as well, but I appreciate it. Either I'll beat the Elite Four and then stop for today, or I will try to do Kanto. It really depends on how I feel after I do the Elite Four, and also if they're going to kick my ass or not, because they very much could just kick my ass. Alright, we actually should be good on everything else, so... Alright, Elite Four time. Okay. Thankfully, the first guy's an ice guy, so... Yeah, dude, it's Elite Four time. Yeah, it's fucking Elite Four time, baby. Get your shit together. Will is such a downgrade compared to Lorelei. I genuinely would beat the shit out of Will if I ever saw him in real life. Lorelei is such a better person. Look at this dumbass. Oh, he is not a nice guy. Oh shit, this is not good. I thought this man was gonna be like a nice guy. I forgot to turn on animations. Good, we got the burn. Please don't hit yourself. Of course. Alright, this will either go really easy or really bad. We'll see. Swift. How good? Hold on. Is Swift better than Quick Attack? Because I know it never misses. Swift Gen 2. 60? What's Quick Attack at? It is better than Quick Attack. Okay. It just doesn't go first. But I mean, at the end of the day, Typhlosion's pretty fast, so it doesn't. I don't think it should matter. All right, hit him with Swift. I'd rather have a move that never misses over just being a little faster. Slow, bro. Gen Butterfree learned bug moves in Gen 2? That was a crit and a boosted Giga Drain. Yeah, we'll switch. I don't know. I kind of want to keep him in, but because I do have the boost, but no, it's not worth it. It's an ice type. I keep forgetting. All right, Grimbus. I remember that I got stuck in Lavender Town in Gen 1, and I kept playing and leveling up my Blastoise, so like I got to like level 60, and I did not know why I couldn't progress, because it didn't occur to me that the solution for Lavender Town was not in Lavender Town. So I deleted my save file and restarted the whole game just to get stuck again in Lavender Town and not know what I was doing wrong. Because in my mind, I was like, well, I'm stuck, so that must mean that I did something wrong to be stuck. Not that I just was not understanding what the solution was. That I thought that I soft locked. So I was like, let me delete my whole save file and restart. I was like, I must have soft locked at some point. Yeah, I think we're gonna be fine. I don't think we'll need Blizzard. I mean, I know we'll rematch the Elite Four in Kanto, so I think we'll probably have Blizzard by then, but as of right now, I don't think we'll need it. Yeah. Koga, I'm not sure. I know Koga is an Elite Four member. I just can't remember much about him, but I know he is an Elite Four member. He was a poison type in Gen 1. I don't know if he's still a poison type in this one or not. I mean, this guy pretty much spammed confusion moves too, so. You know how many times I got to refight the Elite Four, by the way, to evolve Pokemon, because it's literally the fastest way to level up? We're gonna have to refight the Elite Four so many fucking times to get to evolve certain Pokemon. You know what I'm not looking forward to, by the way? I am not looking forward to trying to get a Milotic in Gen 3. That is going to be so fucking terrible to do. Because I have to do the contest shit. It is not going to be fun. Well, this is Koga, I think, right here, so we're about to find out. Fire or ice would be fine, I guess. Because I know if he has Golbat, I know ice is pretty much going to kill the shit out of that, so... Yeah, confusion, sleep, poison, prepare to be the victim of my sinister technique. There he is. I want to know how the fuck Koga is the one who got the Elite Four spot. If we go off based on like his yellow team, bro was worthless. And somehow he's the one who got the goddamn Elite Four spot. If he has Golbat, it won't one-shot, but if he doesn't have Golbat, it will. Like, if he's using Ariados like that, we should be fine. Yeah, Fortress, it's gonna one-shot. Even as bulky as Fortress is, that's gonna one-shot. Muck's the only thing that we want one-shot. And I don't have any, ground moves, so... Why is my stepsister messaging me right now? Hold on, she's wanting me to help her or something. Is it an emergency? Okay, her boyfriend wants help with the computer. I told him I'm streaming right now, so just call later. Yeah, that's not gonna sweep, sadly. Muck has a really good sprite for Gen 2. I like the texture effects on it. Like, it has, like, the sort of, like, dark purple and light purple effect. That looked really nice. I should have switched. Also, Crobat's front sprite, what the fuck happened to it? Why does it look like that? It looks like a fucking 2-year-old drew it. Yeah, I'll end up doing that probably after this match. I keep forgetting to. But yeah, no, it looks like a damn 2-year-old drew that shit. Why does it look so bad? Also, nice crit. Like, Crobat has such a great sprite in Gen 4. And I look at his Gen 2 and I'm just like, bro, that is like terrible. It's Venomoth. He definitely kept Venomoth because we gotta keep Venomoth. You know, his goated Pokemon that is just terrible. I'm gonna be honest, so far, the Elite Four for Gen 2 has been a joke. Gen 1 actually had, like, not the hardest Elite Four, but, like, if you didn't actually, like, kind of think about what you were doing, you pretty much lost. Here, though, I have not thought about anything. I'm literally just more focused on mashing A than I am about, like, what should I really be doing. Maybe if I played on, like, not able to switch or whatever, it'd be harder, but... Yeah, Bruno has, like, no good Pokemon, dude. Bruno is just fucking terrible. Wow, playing in stereo, that feels so weird on my fucking ears. Like, it feels like when I change it to stereo, it feels like the music is on the side of my head. And then when I change it to mono, it feels like it's inside my head. It's such a weird fucking feeling with that. Alright, it's kind of cool to even have the option for stereo. Bruno was like the least forgettable, or the most forgettable Elite Four member in my Gen 1 review. I still think he's forgettable now. I love Hitmontop Sprite, dude. Yeah, vibes alone, he's the best. I was wondering, I was like, why is he not using a fighting type move? But then I remember, there's like no good fucking fighting type moves in Gen 2. Like, Gen 1 and Gen 2 have like no real good fighting type moves at all. Hitmonlee kind of scares me. Like, I feel like if I would have ran into Hitmonlee out into, like, the wild or something, I would genuinely run away. I would be so fucking terrified of whatever the hell that thing is. Please freeze, or I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah, he would definitely go after your ass. Like, without a moment's notice. He would just chase your ass down. Well, glad that did nothing. And I'm glad I hurt myself. Wow, that did a lot of fucking damage. Also, damn, Viper's actually about to be leveled up. I'm gonna use a potion, I don't care. I don't need to. Even if Beyblade died, we're not gonna be screwed, but I'm gonna use a potion. Oh well, so much for using the potion. We're literally back to where we were before. I forgot that I was confused. Yeah, I forgot we were confused, so I literally did absolutely fuck all of nothing. Come on, Viper, sketches Mach Punch. Don't fucking die. Oh my god, this fucking guy. this goddamn guy. There's Onyx. I actually don't remember who the 4th Elite Four member is. Because I know it's not Lance. I just don't remember who it is. Oh, no, it is Lance, right? No? I don't know. No, Lance is champion. I don't know who the 4th Elite Four member is, actually. Oh, Karen. Okay. Apparently, Karen is supposed to be the way you learn that Houndoom and Houndour exist. Like, that's supposed to be the main thing about her, is that it's a surprise that Houndoom and Houndour are a thing, because you can't get them till post-game. But there's a Team Rocket member that has them. But I have always heard that she is supposed to be the main time where you finally see Houndour and Houndoom and go, wow, these are a real thing? But then, like I said, there's that one Team Rocket grunt that has them before. So I always found that so weird. Like that they're literally a thing you can see way before that moment. Johto sucks and poorly designed. Johto doesn't suck. It just has things that, looking back on it, are poorly designed now. But looking back on it from a perspective of this game existing as the end product that it should have been, well, what's designed to be, it's fine. If you, like I said, if you look at Gen 2 as a idea of this was something that existed to end the series, and that we don't have over 30 years of, like, other shit to look at or whatever, it's fine. But when you look at Gen 2 as it is the second game in a series that has gone on for 2 decades, yeah, it's gonna have some fucking issues. Like, no shit. It's not gonna be perfect. But as like a concept of this is this was supposed to be the end, I think it's fine. Bro, your rage baits are bad. Sorry. Get better rage baits. Hopefully you know that I didn't even grow up with Gen 2, so I don't hold a nostalgic feeling to Gen 2 that would piss me off by saying it's bad. I would say I'm more nostalgic towards Gen 4 and Gen 3 than I am Gen 2. My save battery in Gen 2 didn't even fucking work anyway, so I never even beat the game. Yeah. Like, Kanto as a whole, when you look at it as like, oh, it's the final send-off, it is such a cool idea. Is Kanto good, though? No, it's not really good. Like, it's not a good designed Kanto, because it's not supposed to be like a full-fledged game like people want to make it seem like. Like, it's supposed to be like a mini Kanto that's supposed to be beaten in like 3 hours. And I think it does that really well. But people want it to be like this full-fledged, like it feels like a whole other 20-hour region. And it's like, dude, no. I'm not talking about Gen 1, I'm talking about the implementation of Kanto being in Gen 2. I think Gen 1 has problems, but I think Gen 1 actually is fine. But yeah, no, I think if you look at Gold and Silver as an idea of this was the end to Pokemon, this was supposed to be their last game they ever made, the weird things that people don't like are fine. But when you look at Kanto as it's the second game in a series that has gone on for over 2 decades, then yeah, it's not going to be good. It's going to be seen as shit. Like, it's going to be seen as, like, why would they do this? Why was this a thing? Like, why is it not like this in this game or whatever? But, like, again, it wasn't made to be seen as, like, a continuation. This was supposed to be the last thing. You act like Gen 2 was seen as such a shit thing when it came out that people hated Pokemon and that Hoenn had to come and save the series. Gen 2 sold more than Gen 1 and was loved way more than Gen 1. Hoenn didn't save the fucking series. Gen 2 was, like, perfectly absolutely loved and enjoyed to the point that it sold more than Gen 1. Yeah, well, shut the fuck up. How about that? How about you revision shutting the fuck up? You ever tried that? Yeah, Gen 2 did really, really well. Umbreon looks so stupid. He looks like he has like a weird head. But yeah, no, Gen 2 did really, really well to the point that it outsold Gen 1, which I was actually surprised. I didn't think Gen 2 outsold Gen 1. I thought it at least had around similar sales. But no, it literally outsold Gen 1. And Gen 1 had 4 games, by the way, in Japan, and Gen 2 still outsold all of them combined. I don't know, dude. I don't know what Pokemon Karen has. I think Karen's mostly a dark type user. I actually am not sure what Karen really uses. Like, the Gen 2, Elite Four, and all that, I don't know much about them. Like I said, I've rarely ever I can't speak. I rarely have ever experienced Gen 2 to the point that I would know a lot. That's why Gen 2, like, has been, like, a very new experience for me. Because I have played Crystal, I did a Nuzlocke of it, but I don't really count doing Nuzlocks of Pokemon games as a good way to experience what the game actually is. And I also did a randomizer Nuzlocke anyways. Okay, she does have a Gengar. Viper, it's your time to shine. Viper, you got this. Oh, no. All right, well, we have the best setting up Viper possible, but we have no options for attacking, so... Wait, I'm stupid. Beyblade has no moves it can hit with. Oh, well, he's gonna kill itself, actually, so I'm just gonna keep doing this. Okay. That worked. Curse is like smoking crack, and he's a pro. She has a weird fucking team. She has a really weird team. I'm so glad the way we killed our Gengar was letting it kill itself. It saw Viper, and it just said, I don't want to live anymore, and then died. I guess she's not the Dark Trainer. I know she uses 2 Dark types, which is Umbreon and Houndoom. But I guess she's not the Dark Trainer. I don't know what she's supposed to be. She just has a lot of random... Well, no. Technically, Murkrow is a Dark type, so technically she is a Dark type trainer. She's just 3. But I don't know, man. That's weird. Oh, she's according to Nintendo? Then yeah, I don't know. To be fair, dark types aren't really a big thing in Gen 2. The only options you really have is Umbreon, Houndoom, Murkrow, and then Sneasel. And that's kind of really it. I don't think there's any other... Well, Tyranitar, but they're not going to pull out a Tyranitar. Tyranitar is supposed to be the secret mon you get at the end of the game. Like, he's the non-legendary legendary, pretty much. Oh my god, this guy. And then Houndoom is next. How do I get Viper to have more sketches? He only has 2 moves and none of them can attack. I don't think I have anything. Well, I have... No, I don't think I have... Oh, Lantern, that's it. I only have Lantern for Gyarados. That's literally it. I don't have any other options for a Gyarados. And even then, Lantern's not a great option for Gyarados, because all I have is Spark, and I just, like, no fucking damage. Why does Houndoom look like it's blushing? Like it's embarrassed to be blowing fire at me or something. Like, yeah, this devil-looking Pokemon, and he's, like, oohing right now with his blush and everything. Bro, CQ is looking right at him from across the lunchroom. Yeah, I don't think Lantern wants him. I think Lantern just wants whatever he's eating. Look at that man. That is a face of just hunger for food, not for dick. That is only selfish perception of people. Truly skilled trainers should try to win with their favorites. I like your style, you understand. How come she's not the one who tells your rival that, like, using Pokemon for just strength alone is not the right move? Because Lance is not the one that should be telling that to someone when he uses 3 Dragonites with 2 of them being under-leveled. Bro is the same guy who would tell you using strong Pokemon is not the way to win and then pulls up using legendaries. Bro walks in with a 6-team legendary, like, gauntlet, and then goes, using strength alone is not the way to win. Yeah, how can I use my favorites if I need 30 HMs? Alright, let's see what we can do. We've been playing for 30 hours, dude. I did not think I would ever spend this long in Gen 2, dude. This is insane. I've been waiting for you, CQ. I knew that you, with your skills, would eventually reach me here. There's no need for words now. We will battle to determine who is the stronger of the 2 of us. As the most powerful trainer and as the Pokemon League champion, I Lance the Dragon Master. I Lance the Drag-On Master, accept your challenge. Did I heal? Yes, I did. I even saved, so... Shut up, Gyarados, you're ruining the song. Shut up, Lantern. Yeah, you fucking thought, you idiot. I guess I didn't need to go for the paralysis, but I wanted to do it just in case. Lantern should live? Yeah, I was like, Lantern should live. Lantern's pretty bulky. Just Stomp's turn 2. Yeah, there was no way I was going to survive that. I think Gen 2 doesn't have the thing though where if you die, they instantly like can use moves again. Welcome back, by the way. Also, shit, I don't have a lot of... I didn't heal my PP, actually. That's the one thing I didn't do. Do I want it? Do I want to go for the risk? Yes, actually, I do. Okay, he didn't... well, there's nothing he could have done. It was a crit. We will bring him back, though. Yeah, there was, like, nothing I could have done with that. Oh, that's bad? I thought that would do more damage. Viper has no attacking moves. I was hoping he would level up so I could fucking do something with them. Because he has no attacking moves until I can get another sketch and hope that I can get a hyper beam or something, dude. Sunflower should be able to survive this. I believe in him. Yeah. What did I say? I'm gonna die though next turn. Okay, come on, Viper, you need to fucking live, dude. Thank God he did something. Alright, that should give me enough to just heal everybody. That should give me enough, hopefully, to survive 2 hits. Maybe, if we're lucky here. Viper, you gotta be fucking kidding me. He can't do fucking anything! Bro cannot do fucking anything right. That's super effective too. Fuck. That's gonna kill. Lord accurate Viper. Are you fucking kidding me? Everything this fucker has is Hyper Beam. No, I need to go for the icy win. I was gonna try to heal, but I need to make sure he doesn't use Hyper Beam again, or I'm just gonna die. Okay, we can go for the heal now. And if he uses Hyper Beam, we can heal again, and then we'll be fast enough to kill him. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't remember Aerodactyl being this strong, dude, actually. I'm gonna be real. I do not remember him being this strong. At least I know I'm going to survive pretty well against his Hyper Beam, so we're just going to bring everybody back. Unless he crits. Like, if he crits, then we won't survive. You could solo an Onyx. Okay, buddy. Give me 1 more second. Throw Nor against a horde of Onyx, you'll come back a father. Okay. All right. Bro saying what as if you stuttered? He said it. He said clear as day, buddy. I don't know what you're saying what about. There was no questioning what he meant by that. You read it. You read it. No reason to be like, what? His intentions were as pure as day with what he was saying. All right. Yeah. I am just wasting time trying to get everybody back up right now. All right. I'm gonna let him hit me with another Hyper Beam, and then we'll heal, and then we'll kill him. And then we just gotta hope everybody works out and does what they need to do. Yeah, and I'm also a Gryffindor, so. God damn! Even with a fucking... That sucked. I'm back to shit now. Please learn Sketch. Please learn Sketch. Viper! When the fuck do you learn a new move? When? When do you learn a new move? Dude! Fucking learn Sketch! Give me something, bro! Can't do shit! He can't do anything! Charizard doesn't know Hyper Beam, right? Imagine he fucking did somehow. Just like has Hyper Beam on him somehow. Alright, yeah, hit him with Surf. I just gotta hope I don't get burned. How did you not die? Huh? The fuck can he learn that? When can he learn that? 41? Hold the fuck on! When I looked at his move learning thing, it was like sketch every goddamn level. What the fuck you mean level 41? Smeargle, Gen 2 move list. Oh my god, it's every 10 levels? You gotta be fucking kidding me. And the reason why he didn't learn another sketch, by the way, is because you have to use the first sketch you learn, and then it will teach you another one, because you can't have the same move. Oh my god. Smeargle, that means for me to get this guy good, I have to get him to level 51? The fuck am I gonna do with that? The fuck? I just got this worthless ass guy just for the sake of him being here because he's happy to be here. God damn. All right, heal. Oh, every day. Every damn day. I'm all about bullying your local artists. In fact, I'm all about also putting their art into AI and being like, I don't want to pay you money because AI can do it. Look, I just AI'd a girl with 7 boobs. They're gonna love it, dude. Artists want their art in AI. They want it. No artist wants their art to not be in AI, because then it saves them so much time where they can get a real job. Like, why spend the time making art when you can use AI, and then the artists, they're all worried because now they have to actually work and they just can't mooch off the consumers who want to pay for some art. Like, just make it, bro. You act like it takes hours upon hours of actual progress and skill. Just make the damn drawing of the 7 titties, dude. Why pay for an artist when I can just AI my anime girlfriend? Hey, I'm an artist. I use AI. I remember that that shitty roommate I had. He used to make music and stuff, but he couldn't anymore because he didn't have a laptop or whatever. So the man just started making AI music, and he wanted me to like actually review it. He wanted me to listen to it and go, "What do you think I can improve on?" And I couldn't. I'm like, bro, you're not making this. There's nothing I can listen to this and go, you could do this differently, because you don't even know what it's doing. It is very lifeless, and I hate that YouTube is full of it. But I remember that, like, he showed me his AI music and said, what do you think I can improve on? And I was like, did you make this? And he was like, no, it's Suno did. And I was like, well, then I can't really give you an opinion. I was like, because there's nothing that I could tell you to improve on, because Suno needs to fucking improve on it. And he was like, no, just the lyrics, man. Listen to lyrics. I'm like, well, the problem is, like, yeah, I can listen, I can rate your lyrics, but I was like, at that point, let me just read them. I was like, because them being in a song, I was like, I can't do anything with this, because at the end of the day, Like, this is not something you're making. Suno's taking the lyrics you're inputting, yes, but you're not making this song with these lyrics. Oh my god, he killed me. Of course he has fucking Fire Blast, dude. This is bad. But yeah, no, I thought that was cringe that he had that, and I was like, okay, dude. Some people cannot tell the difference, and then there are some people that just don't care. You have a mix of both. There are some people that cannot tell the difference, and then there's people that genuinely just do not give a shit it's AI and will just put it on. I've been pretty good at hearing it as well, but I will say that there's sometimes that, like, I don't catch it at first until I listen to it a bit more. Because I've been trying to listen to more city pop, and there's so many fucking city pop AI videos, and when I first clicked on one, I didn't realize at first it was AI until the next song played, and I went, this sounds exactly like the first song to a T, and the singer's the same. And then I started looking through the rest of the video. It was a 2-hour video. It was the same singer every time, and I was like, oh, this is just an AI fucking voice. It was harder for me to tell, though, because it was in Japanese. So for me, listening to it, you know, I'm not the most skilled at hearing Japanese and being able to, like, you know, pinpoint everything that's being said and things like that, or how it sounds. So to me, it kind of went over my head. But then when I kind of, like, listened to the other songs, I was like, oh yeah, this is definitely AI. City pop does go hard, though. That's why I appreciate videos that now list if it's AI or not. Like, in their video, it will literally say, like, AI or not AI. It's nice. I think he should be able to survive this. I think he should be able to survive this. Yes. Okay, this should kill him. Are you fucking joking? That would have killed if he didn't fucking miss. I'm just now kind of in a death loop here. Like, I can now heal, but I'm just gonna pretty much die. Like, he's dead. Like, he is dead. Hit yourself, hit yourself. Okay, that worked out. Alright, now if I get hit by Outrage, this should kill. Not good. Don't use Hyper Beam, please. All right, we are literally just in something right now. We are in something here. I don't know why I used that. I'm stupid. I forgot he's a flying type. I went, let me lower his accuracy, forgetting he's a flying type. Okay, good to know. I would have survived that, and I would have killed him with counter, but here we are. Here we are. I'm in a, well, just spam counter, bro. I'm overthinking the shit out of this. I just need a spam counter. That's literally it. Oh my god. When I want him to hit, he won't hit. But when I want him to not hit, broken hit. Okay, survived it. If it's not a crit, we survive at 1 HP. Alright, whatever. I don't know math. I don't know. Alright, good. Keep that shit up. It's not gonna do much damage though, because he's flying, but... Alright, good. am actually surprised how good my luck is right now. Oh, of course he uses the full restore. I should have known that. I should have saw that coming. You know how bad that is? Because I don't have any way to bring anyone back. I'm gonna have to redo the fight. Does that also affect the track? Yeah. Okay, it does not affect the track. He's gonna hit me though. Or not? Okay, do I have any way to bring anyone back? Okay, yeah. I am actually insane. Like, I'm actually surprised how well this is, like, not killing me. Like, he is really in love with Sunflora. Finally actually acted out. This should kill Sunflora. Oh, actually, no, it didn't. I'm gonna have to hope that his next move doesn't kill me. Like, I have to hope it doesn't hit, or it will kill. Of course, my luck ran out. I had too much good luck. It had to run out eventually. Get this fucking guy out of here, bro. 4 times the weakness. Get him out of here. This should... It's gonna kill. I was like, it shouldn't, but at the same time, it is a Dragonite. Alright, we should be actually good. This should kill him. Unless he uses another full restore. Or not. Somehow that did not kill. Okay, of course I killed Lantern, though. Alright, Grimbus, you have to make this work. Okay, we did it. I even got the crit. Nice. Oh my god, that was a lot. That was something, man. Yeah, I think we'll do Kanto tomorrow. that the gambling and mixed with that, I think we'll do Kanto tomorrow after I get back from the river, because I don't mind playing throughout the night. I think that was it for me though for today. Short stream, I guess, but well, 3 out of 23 minutes. Maybe that's not a short stream. But I'm gonna definitely go get a new 3DS battery, so I can do a lot of the trading stuff I need to do for tomorrow. So, yeah, we did the champion stuff. We'll be doing these fights so much later on though, just because we need to level up Pokemon. So this won't be the last time we do this fight. Well, we did it. We got Smeargle in there. Smeargle was our best cheerleader, bro. He was about it. He didn't do anything, but he was about it. And I think that I think that speaks more. Like, I think that speaks more than anything. That while he didn't do anything, he was there. There he is. Bro was there. And I think that at the end of the day speaks way more volume than anything else. All right. All right, well, we will definitely tomorrow probably be doing Kanto if I do want to stream after I get back from the river. I love the little dancing, guys. Well, my base opinion on Gen 2, like when it comes to just like the base of everything, it has a bad grinding level curve that I think the easiest way they could have fixed it, by the way, is just had it to where if you were gonna head to Lake of Rage, that would not be the same level as Jasmine and the other guy. They should have made it to where you couldn't go to Lake of Rage until you beat Jasmine and the other guy, and then you could go to Lake of Rage. And that would have fixed the whole level curve so easily. But because they gave you 3 options for going to whatever gym you wanted, they had to make those 3 gyms around the same level, which then made it to where the level curve was so shit. It's just the thing is, too, you probably would never go to Lake of Rage first, because then you have to walk all the way back. Versus going towards Jasmine and them, where you can get Fly, you would probably do that first. So it's just like, that's literally the way they should have fixed it was that. That would have literally fixed every fucking issue this level curve would add. Just not make it where there's 3 different options for gym traversal. Also, they have a Freddy Fazbear animatronic for $500, and it's cheaper to buy than a PS5, so... Alright, well that is going to be it for today. I will stream more tomorrow, but I'm going to hop off. We'll do Kanto post-game stuff tomorrow, if I do decide to stream. But alright, I'm hopping off. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I will see you guys around. Goodbye.